Hi, I'm Meyer Neal, the founder of the Denver Double Bass Crew, and I am really grateful you're taking the time to learn a little more about what it is we do. A little about me: I am a bass player and performer living here in Denver, Colorado. I've been teaching and playing bass for about 15 years, and I love being able to share music with others. It's a passion of mine, and I've dedicated my life to it. When I moved to Denver, I started to contact lots of schools, trying to get my name out there and find some students. And as I went into these schools, what I found was a very small population of bass players who weren't really that good, weren't in private lessons, were playing on broken instruments, and were not nearly as competent as their violin friends. When I went to community orchestras, similar situation with adults. What I came to realize is that this hyper-competitive culture of music here, and since the double bass is so difficult, a lot of people just don't play it. So it's like, imagine on a football team if there were no linemen because everyone wanted to play wide receiver. That's basically the problem you have here. It's a lack of internal support with players and translates into a lack of community support down the road. So when I realized this, I changed my whole approach to music. I was working on my master's degree in double bass, but I decided in that moment I was going to teach for free, I was going to play for free, and I was going to form the Denver Double Bass Crew. I didn't want to spend my career squeezing community orchestras and parents for every last dollar and contribute to this problem. So I wrote grants to schools for instruments for kids. I didn't charge kids who had a passion to learn. And I realized that for myself, I could teach 50 to 100 kids for free and get way further ahead than someone who teaches top dollar 3 or 4 kids. And my experience was way larger also. So I wanted to hone this pay-it-forward approach to music and teach it to many, many kids throughout Denver and flood the market with competent and dedicated musicians focused on collaboration instead of cutthroat competition. So Denver Double Bass Crew is basically a 3-part system, including top-of-the-line hybrid lessons. It has group collaboration early and often, and frequent charitable performance. So we go into neighborhoods and we find kids that are passionate about music, and we give them the best possible training regardless of about their ability to pay. Starting in elementary school, we group them up with other bass players. They learn how to lead and collaborate. And on top of that, they perform in front of people who appreciate them and who need them. Medical, hospice, elderly, impoverished, whatever we can possibly do. So we teach kids to play the double bass because it is a team instrument in every way. And we want kids who are team players. So the result is a group of bass players coming out of our studio every year, going into all walks of life with a love and appreciation of music, years of playing experience, and a well-rounded set of leadership and service skills. So an extracurricular like this would set any kid apart at a major university, and at the very least would get them a pretty nice music scholarship. So we want these kids to go forth with music in their life, whether that is a medical track, tech track, business track, anything like that. So kids can certainly go more traditional routes with music, but are more likely to quit for a number of reasons. They might find it too difficult because their teacher is kind of unqualified. They're either in a group or lessons, but not both. They can't afford the lessons. They don't have community support. And music is viewed as unimportant. So, or also bad, kids can play for an ego and external validation, competitions, just to quit later when they realize that they ran out of gigs. Denver is a great city, full of communities, and it is a shame in many ways the state of music education here, but with the Denver Double Bass Crew, we can do some bold steps to change it. So with your help, we can foster a culture of understanding, collaboration, and service leadership that is going to give rewards to our community for years to come. So thank you.